Tickets are still available. Our first televised fight, Nam Thon versus Mike the Marine Richmond at 135. The rest of the televised fighters are here next to me. We start off with King Mo versus Joe Vidapo at 205. Two outstanding kickboxers in a middleweight fight, Joe Schilling versus Melvin Manoff. And then the rematch for the Bellator Lightweight World Championship, Ill Will Brooks versus Michael Chandler. And our main event of the evening, Tito Ortiz versus Stephan Bonner. Without further ado, let me bring up the Bellator MMA President, Scott Coker.
Great. Whew. I tell you, it feels good to be back. I'd like to thank the media for attending today's press conference, as well as really promoting this event. I've seen it everywhere. I think the staff has done a great job. The media has done a great job. Spike TV has done a great job. And we're looking forward to some big fights on Saturday night. But before we get to any questions with our athletes here, I'd like to thank a couple sponsors. We have to thank Light Beer from Miller, Monster Energy, Attack Poker, Everlast, and of course, our hosts here at Dave & Buster's, who have basically been our second home for this event. As you know, we've had festivities all through this week, as well as our Fan Fest 3 weeks ago. I'd also like to thank Executive Director of California State Athletic Commission, Mr. Andy Foster, and his entire staff for the work on this event. At this point, I'd just like to open it up for questions. So if you guys have some questions for the athletes or myself, let's just open it up for the media.
Yeah. Mike right now.
This is for yourself, Scott. Since you're the captain of the ship now, what has been the biggest challenge so far with Bellator?
I mean, when I came into Bellator, I know it had an amazing fight roster, as you guys see here. We added a few top fighters. We brought some fighters back. But I think the biggest thing for me really was just getting back in gear, and from having a 3-year vacation to kicking right back into where I left off with Strikeforce, which I think that we've accomplished that here and then some. So I think that was the biggest thing.
Hey guys, Ron Kruk with Inside MMA. First, Scott, welcome back. Like you said, I think everyone is excited about this event. You've promoted some of the biggest shows in the past. Where does this one rank with some of those that you did in Strikeforce?
I mean, we've done some big fights in my past, but you know what? This one feels very special. And if you look at the fighters up here, they're all world-class fighters. We're going to see some amazing fights. And the support that we get from Viacom, that I've received from Viacom, and for this fight, they all love Bellator. They're all here, you know, working away, but you just don't see them. But they're here working away, and the commitment behind Viacom and Spike TV and Bellator is unlike anything I've ever seen with any network that I've ever worked with, or that I've ever worked with.